Coach Tucker showed me some photos of the gym you and your manager set up.
Yeah, I wanted to work on my game 24/7.
We've got some strong opinions on what you should focus on, but we'd like to get your input too.
Okay.
This is a collaboration.
That's great because I have been visualizing exactly how I want my career to be.
Visualizing?
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, like meditation and manifestation, that sort of thing?
Well, why don't you manifest some opinions on this list of potential goals for the first half of the season? You know, let me know if anything speaks to you.
You want me to just pick one?
There's a lot to work on at this level. Always. And you'll do a little bit of everything.
I want to focus on road games. If we're going to hit our goals this year, then we need to win in hostile environments.
Ain't no better way to overcome adversity than fate.
Okay, fantastic. Wish being a GM was always this easy.
There he goes. Yeah, absolutely. Got a spreadsheet with 4 names to start with.
MP, I'm Donna. Nice to meet you.
So nice to meet you, Donna. My manager tells me you're one of the best PR people in pro sports.
Well, I'm not sure Mr. Wells has the requisite experience.
You good, MP? You think I can't Wide up there tonight.
Time to talk rotation.
Great. I've been looking forward. This is all pretty straightforward.
Like Cliff said, communication is a big part of what we do here.
They're ready to light it up tonight.
Yo.
So how'd it go with Coach? Any surprises? What'd he say?
Not really. If I want to be a starter, then I got to outplay the guy.
The wait is finally over. Opening night is upon us. New faces and new... Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season here on opening day. And what a great day it is. Greg, what are these players feeling as they tip off this new season?
It is always exciting to start a new season. Players are just filled with hope and optimism, especially after putting in all that offseason.
Making a change here. Dunn's checked in. The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And let's go to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey guys, a lot of excitement in the air as MP makes his NBA debut tonight. I asked him how he felt about his journey here, and he told me it hasn't been easy. I had to grow a lot as a person and as a player, but I'm ready to keep putting in the work. and fight my way to the top. It's just the beginning of what could be a fantastic career. Guys?
Gosh, I love that kid. Hey, David, you can tell this organization expects big things from MP. Harden can't hit. Suns trail by 12. Talk about confidence. Greg, what do you think about Harden's quote from a couple years ago when he said, "I'm not a system player, I am the system"?
Kevin, I laughed when I heard it because most guys couldn't say that, but Harden absolutely can. He's an elite scorer turned.
Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
MP, no good. Clippers leading by 15, and it's done in the corner. Pass to Simmons. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And here's MP for three. It's hauled in by Dunn. Outside, Simmons. Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Clippers to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. And Simmons is out there with Dunn, and it's Coffey in at the 3.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And Simmons kicks to Dunn. Back to Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Coffey. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after getting swept in the first round last season, everyone around the league had a sense that changes were coming in Phoenix. And now a new coaching staff led by Arizona native Mike Budenholzer, but also finally getting point guards in Tyus Jones and Monte Morris on value deals. They aim to do better this season, and guys, they have that talent with the big three of Kevin Durant, Devin Booker, and Brad Beal.
Looking for a bit of redemption. All right, John, thanks a lot. And Simmons slams it in.
As a scorer, Simmons' best work comes right at the rim.
With some changes. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Amir Coffey. And it's Bogdanovich in for Ben Simmons. And then for Phoenix, Dunn comes in for O'Neal. And it's Booker in for MP. He's checked in for Dunn. And for the Suns, Royce O'Neal's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen. And MP subbed in for Devin Booker. Clippers leading by 21. Zubac finds Jones. Zubac with it. pass to Bogdanovich. Zubats in the post. Guarded by O'Neal. They get it back. Nice shot by Harden. Wide open. Again, the miss by Harden. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Suns. In the corner, it's MP. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is why you got to be all up in MP's airspace, even as the pass is coming his way.
Down low, here's Zubats, and the dunk by Zubats.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Durant in the corner. Back to MP. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. People like to debate, and Greg, I don't know if this is you, what's better, Kawhi's defense or his offense?
Well, Kevin, I'll say this. Even if he was a subpar defender, his offense alone would have him among the league's top players. But his defense isn't subpar. At its best, it's elite.
And the Clippers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And for the Suns, Bol. He's checked in for O'Neal. And Grayson Allen subbed in for Beal. And here's MP for three. The basket good off the assist from Durant. MP's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Suns. Outside, Bogdanovich. Dunn against Leonard. Over Dunn. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter. And here's MP for three. On deep. And Jones pulls it down. Los Angeles leading by 22. The three from Harden. Knocks down the three ball. Harden's got his third bucket of the night.
You gotta chase Harden off that three-point line. He is too good of a shooter to be given any airspace from that line.
MP outside. Bol setting the pick for Allen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Allen's got 6 points.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Here's Leonard. He's got 11. Goes up at the stripe. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
KD's shot is off. Leonard inside. Count the basket. 13 points in the game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's Los Angeles, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
Taking a look at the Clippers. I've always loved when I started the season at home. I'd be eating good, I'd be dominating down low, I'd be picking up that big old dub.
So, Shaq, how many of those Game 1 home openers did you actually win over your career? And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Phoenix Suns.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good.
It allows for more Europeans. It allows for it to be more of a global game. The less physical, the more inclusive.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And for the Suns, Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Allen comes in for Dunn. And MP subbed in for Devin Booker. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The forwards, Allen and Durant. Bradley Beal is out there with MP. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. Los Angeles has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Plumlee with a screen on Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. The Suns shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. MP outside. Misses the 3. Dunn outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. James Harden getting it done for the LA Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the...
Just keep running. Keep getting stuff. The offense...
And one... He's checked in for the Clippers. And then for Phoenix, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. And MP subbed in for O'Neal. So it's Phoenix now. Here's MP. It's sent back down by Simmons. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Drew Eubanks out there with Jones. Then it's Simmons. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Coffey in at the small forward position. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Eubanks. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Clippers?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Suns moving the ball around. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, that's blocked. Up top, Simmons. Defended by Booker. And Simmons slams it in.
This is what you like to see from Simmons on the attack, being the aggressor.
MP outside. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Clearly a foul.
Derrick Jones Jr. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes the first. And the clip. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. And the outcome of this one was never.
Season's not over. Plenty of time left.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
No, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press.
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high.
got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But
it's a shower. Wash it off.
Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you give me an autograph?
Time to turn the page, MP.
Starting a small forward, 6'1", number 23.
Welcome and here's what Phoenix's schedule looks like. On Saturday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks. And then this early.
Things really start coming into focus.
And the Lakers with some changes. Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Connect comes in for Hachimura. And Vincent is subbed in for Reeves. Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. MP comes in for Bradley Beal. And despite some of the challenging buildings to play in on the road in the NBA, MP and his team have made it a point to win tough games away from home. Easier said than done in this league.
And sometimes these kind of declarations can come back to bite you. But in this case, I like what MP is doing. He's setting this objective to challenge himself and his teammates because he believes they're good enough to take care of business on the road.
Well, if you followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism, but you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Allen and KD are the forwards. MP is out there with Devin Booker, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allie. And Richards comes to help. Pass to James. Vanderbilt with a screen. Doncic with the bucket.
Yeah, Luka's arsenal does cover the mid-range now. That inside the arc jumper is easy for him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Booker. And here's MP from outside. Oh, another miss by MP. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Outside Vanderbilt. And here's Connect outside. That one doesn't drop. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Los Angeles Lakers. Hunting for opportunities. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They started this one on a mission to own their offensive rebounds, outworking the defense to win back the ball and get second chance shots.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's MP in at the point guard position.
Known as a jump shooter, Connect is improving around the basket.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, it was all high fives and handshakes in the Lakers draft room when they selected Dalton Connect with the 17th pick. His ability to work off the ball and space the floor is seen as an ideal fit alongside the Lakers stars. And Coach J.J. Redick is more than familiar on how to capitalize Connect's skill set. The Lakers were shocked that Connect fell to them at 17. But guys, they are more than excited.
No question. All right, Shams, thank you. O'Neal passes to Beal. The Lakers with a rebound. They come into this one following the loss to Minnesota.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Counted for Vincent.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Who wants a t-shirt?
A different look for Phoenix. Dunn comes in for O'Neal, and it's Devin Booker. Switches now for the Lakers. Connects checked in for Vanderbilt. Goodwin comes in for Reeves. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Vincent. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Greg.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
The Lakers lead by 9. A minute 9 left in the half. Goodwin, no good. The Suns shooting around 41% for 3. Booker. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Yeah, trying to get it all back in a hurry. And you're right on that. But these threes they're taking have not helped. They're trying to catch fire. They've yet to find the match.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Doncic passes to Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
Strong take by Hachimura. He is built to do damage in there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. Free throw good. Hachimura. So it's Los Angeles with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
Come one, come all. The 2K halftime is here, and so's our breakdown of the upcoming schedule. Let's check it out.
You know, for Phoenix, they didn't come out the gates the way they hoped. Took the L, but they don't think that represents who they are.
Well, it might be just a matter of shaking off that rust, Shaq, and I think this.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Suns.
Chucking up all those threes is clearly not working for them. They need to balance their attack.
Yeah, you want to put your players in a position to succeed, and I don't see that in the first half.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half and again. With some changes, Vanderbilt's checked in for Hayes. Finney-Smith comes in for Hachimura, and Connect subbed in for LeBron. 1:06 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Vanderbilt for the lead. Sinks it from distance. Vanderbilt's got 7 now in this quarter.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
Connect is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then there's Jared Vanderbilt. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Reeves in at the 2. That's the Laker 5. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Plumlee finds MP. And here's Allen. Back to MP. Launches a 3. They get it again. And the basket by Plumlee.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
The Lakers lead by 3. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. And Doncic with the jam.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Back to Beal. MP outside. Oh, another miss by MP. Takes the 3. No good on the shot. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third. Both teams putting up some points. It's Los Angeles leading. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So it's Los Angeles now. They've led by as many as 11. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker is the 2, with Allen playing small forward. Then it's MP, then it's Mason Plumlee, and it's Dunn in at the power forward position. Booker, the pass to MP. Allen with it. Pass to MP. No good there. Vincent with the defensive effort. The Lakers lead by 7. And here's Hachimura. Off target from 3-point range.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
MP making the long-range connection.
Hey, everybody's got a 3-shot now. MP's is looking really nice.
Double team on James. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Pass to Dunn. James with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. All the way, the King. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Hayes is checked in for Vanderbilt. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Allen outside. Pass to MP. Hey, puts up a three. Hachimura with a rebound.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
Suns trail by 8. Now here's MP. Dunn, the pass to Allen. And here's MP from outside. Knocks down the long J. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
At this stage of his young career, MP knocking down jumpers, that is very encouraging.
Vincent passes to James. Oh, LeBron buries the 3.
And a nice bump for their offense this half. Now shooting over 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
Deflected. And he stays with it. Another shot. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Reeves is checked in for Los Angeles. Luka Doncic comes in. And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great...
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show.
We can get that one back next time. We all have our bad days. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in? MP said he woke up today ready to...
We want your time in the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, then please text the word "silence" along with your...
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the day. It's Saturday night and live on 2K Sports. We've got the excitement of the NBA for you tonight. With Doris Burr, Greg Anthony, and Hall of Famer David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our special guest at the broadcast. Suns, Allen comes in for Dunn. And MP subbed in for Devin Booker. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Dallas. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, But for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves. Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And the league continuing jobs to tweak the rules around replay review. But would you set a time limit to maybe tweak it a little bit?
Have to, right? Especially some of these games and the way they're ending. It's something to try if you can't find a cause to really overturn in a minute or two. Let's keep this game moving. I think we all love a free-flowing game.
I agree. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, we've got Davis. Thompson is out there with Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the 3 slot. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin, despite suffering a first-round sweep in last season's playoffs, the Suns' front brass remains confident they were mere inches from where they needed to be to compete for a title, emphasizing that chemistry is built over time and through the fire. The hope is, with another year to coalesce, this team will be ready for a deeper run. Kevin?
Well, they've got the names. They've got a big coach now coming in. All right, D.A., thank you. Royce O'Neal's checked in for Bradley Beal. Then for the Mavericks, Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. And it's Exum in for Klay Thompson.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
MP up top. He's covered by Irving. Durant, the pass to MP. Puts one up from 19. Another miss by MP. Mavericks leading by 9. Irving with the bounce pass. And it's Washington missing.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Durant, the pass to Allen. And it falls over the rim and in.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity. Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Pass to MP. Puts up a 3. Traps in the tray.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On the wing, Irving. Sinks that one from the post. Irving's got 17.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
In the corner, it's MP. He tries for 3. He can't get it to go. Gets it off. That shot off the mark. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Mavericks lead by 8. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you think, guys, about Dallas here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Exum is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Prosper in at the 4. Pass to MP. 3-pointer. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got 19 points. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking. But thank you for your honesty in that one.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Mavericks have it all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First free throw is good. Donnie's checked.
Substitution on the court.
.139 left here in the second. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Lets it go from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. Marshall's got the lead up to 12 now for Dallas.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
Dinwiddie kicks to Thompson. Outside, Davis. 5 to shoot. Fires from 18. No good off the front iron.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Anytime Devin Booker is sent to the line, it's a win for his offense. He's pretty much automatic, and it's been that way since he entered.
And so it's Dallas with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
You know, for Phoenix, it's been a painful start for them, 0-2. I know the season's young, but they're probably feeling a little desperate for that first win.
And circling back to the first half, things have not gone as planned for the Suns.
Their shooting has been bad, like Kenny's wardrobe bad. They need to be smarter offensively, run through the plays until you get good looks.
I'm not even going to touch that one. I'm going to let it go.
And that about wraps it up.
And after... Plumlee is checked in for Nick Richards. Allen comes in for Dunn. And MP subbed in for Booker. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. Dante Exum, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. That's a shot he doesn't shoot very often. MP's got 12 in the game.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
The forwards, Allen and Durant. MP out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Plumlee in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. MP outside. Pass to KD. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Left side, Beal. For the lead. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Dallas has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Mavericks have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. And the technical free throw is good.
Spencer Dinwiddie, one of those players that seems to have improved with every passing season. And his numbers back that up. This guy just keeps getting better.
Here is Davis. He's got 6. for Dunn. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive, scoring the ball.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's Dallas. They lead by 1. And after a quick break, and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them...
He's checked in for the Suns. Dallas leading by 4. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Big man on the 4 for him. It'll be Washington Gafford. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's Exum in at the 3, the small forward. Out of bounds, Dallas will take possession. Thompson is checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie.
Number 31, Klay Thompson.
Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Irving from long range. Hands it from downtown. Irving's got 27.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Back to MP from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Dallas. They've held a 12-point lead early. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Washington with the screen on Booker. Exum. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP kicks to Allen. Here's Dunn. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks leading by 7. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Exum's shot is off. Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Right side Irving. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
And please give a big round of applause for your Suns youth team.
Phoenix making some changes. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for Allen. And Beal subbed in for MP. Dallas also... It's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. MP kicks to Dunn. Back to MP. Puts up a 3. A rebound by Washington.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
I'm a little surprised he would even attempt that shot. Much better to swing the ball to somebody else.
Dinwiddie against MP. Comes up empty down low. O'Neal outside. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. A solid win.
yourself up till you check the tape.
Just let it go. Focus on the next game. They don't even know what's coming for them. There he is.
And there is a very engaging atmosphere of fans getting ramped up outside the arena. Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. Welcome, everyone, courtside with 2 ex-NBA stars.